do a quick follow-up video to my last video for those of you who didn't quite get the point. I've had a lot of people message me in the past 24 hours telling me that I'm this horrible person who supports Trump's morals. I didn't say anything about morals, okay? What I did say was that it is ridiculous for Americans to be saying that they live under a fascist dictatorship. Words have meaning. You can't just throw words out there. And quite frankly, it's pretty offensive to anybody who actually lived under a dictatorship. Because just last year, all I saw was Americans walking around, living their best lives, traveling the world with their little Gucci purse. You think there are Gucci purses in a dictatorship? You think you can walk around with your little Gucci purse and flip off the president under a dictatorship? No. It's possible that they might kill you and turn you into a Gucci purse. Now, the second point I was making was about all the people who were acting like they had no idea what was coming. They had no idea what Biden's political views were. Because to me, if you voted for a president and have absolutely no idea what his political views are, that just tells me the only reason you voted for Biden was so that Trump wouldn't win. So if that's the reason you voted for Biden, just be honest about it. You don't have to pretend these people are beautiful saints. You don't have to pretend these are beautiful people. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are not beautiful people. And if you think Trump is a piece of shit, it's a bit hypocritical to say Trump is a piece of shit and just completely turn a blind eye to everything Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are. These people had their hand in incarcerating thousands upon thousands of black people. You have people on the left out fighting to abolish prisons and defund the police while simultaneously voting for the man who authored the 1994 crime bill. Simultaneously voting for a woman who kept black men in prison past their release date for cheap labor. It's hypocritical. Now, the most important point I was making was that it doesn't matter who wins the election. The point is to create division. This is what I think is gonna happen next, just based on what will create the most division. The media has called a Joe Biden win when Joe Biden hasn't won the election. And this isn't me being a Trumper or being a Trump supporter. He literally has not won the election. That's just a fact. What I think happened was the media called a win for Joe Biden so that everybody on the left would go out and celebrate the Biden win. They would get all excited and they would be like, oh, finally, we're gonna see the end to tyranny and we're all gonna be free and happy and we're gonna start to heal. What I think is gonna happen next is Trump is now contesting it and he's going to end up winning. What do you think is going to happen when everybody who was out there celebrating the win for Biden finds out that Trump actually won? All hell will break loose. I have been looking at what's happening with American patriots right now. They're this close to snapping. There were people running through their cities, burning their businesses down, and beating the shit out of people in the street, and they stood by. If this happens again, if Trump wins and people start rioting and burning shit down, these people are not going to stand by anymore. You are all now currently fighting over these two men, willing to hate your own neighbor, kill your own neighbor over these two men. Two men who are not going to be negatively affected by any outcome. Luckily, how you react is up to you. Now, why do I think they want civil war? They want civil war because they want to create an entirely new economic system and completely restructure society. And how do you build something? How do you build something new? You gotta destroy what's old. New things are created out of destruction. So if you choose not to play along with the game, if you choose not to allow the destruction in order to build a new, more demonic system, then it won't happen.